I just made a brand new TV show set in Thailand from this coffee shop in Bangkok. And let me give you a quick glimpse now.
You ever had one of those mornings where you wake up and realise you are completely and utterly fucked? What kind of animal does that to someone? To her? I can't, fuck.
And that actually is just a pilot episode. I haven't fully committed to building out the full season yet. But if you would like to see the full season, maybe let me know in the comments if it's something that you'd like to watch. And if there is enough interest, I'll commit to building out the rest of season 1. Now, what was really cool about this is actually the entire thing that you just watched was made using AI, and it cost under about $100 to make. And what was really cool was I actually used real locations to record this, just like this here in Rambutri Alley, as well as this hotel behind me that I've actually stayed in before as well. As well as this very cool alleyway that I'm walking through right now. As well as the very famous Khao San Road that I'm walking down right now. So why did I make that and why am I sharing this? So the world is changing really fast, and there's a couple of things that are just, for me personally, I hold super important, and that's basically to be able to go where I want to go, so control over my location, when I go there, so control over my time, and what I do when I'm there, so freedom over my focus, should we say. Now, something really interesting is that Tim Ferriss just shared something, which was his book sales over the last couple of years. And over the last 2 years, he's seen a 50% year-on-year decrease in book sales since the launch of AI. Now, on the other hand, there are some other really exciting things happening in the world. So, for example, the YouTuber Markiplier recently made a movie called Iron Lung, and that did over $50 million in box office. And Backrooms, a new movie, just did over 100 million. Again, this was directed by a YouTuber. So some things in the world seem to be dying, like non-fiction, when you can just mainline information, and some things seem to be growing, such as creators being able to create something truly unique. Now, something I always try to do and think of is, how can I plant seeds for the future so that in 3 months, 6 months, 2 years, I can reap the rewards of the seeds that I planted. And the other thing I like to do is to skate where the puck is going, or at least try to. So something I've been doing to really help me get clarity on my life and what I'm going to be doing moving forward is asking myself 4 specific questions, and I want to share them with you in case they might give you a little bit of clarity too. I don't know why, but I love exploring an alleyway. If I'm just exploring a city or in somewhere funky, if I see an alleyway, I'll go down it. Can I please get avocado banana? Yeah. Thank you so much, smoothie. Thank you. No sugar, please. Thank you. Beautiful. Thank you. So the 4 questions are this. The first one is, what game am I playing? The second one is that game even worth winning? Third one is, what level of the game am I playing at? And the fourth one is, can I even win that game? Am I capable of winning it? So I've been really thinking about these 4 questions recently, and they've ultimately led me to the point where I feel like I'm going to be making 5 big bets over the next 5 years. And this is what I'm personally going to be betting on. Now, before we go into the 5 things I'm going to be doing, I just want to share that this isn't like some step in some marketing funnel or like prescriptive advice from someone who has all the answers. That's certainly not the case. These are just like some things that I've been thinking about and things that I'm going to be doing, and I want to share them with you in case they're useful to you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be doing is really focusing on creative storytelling. It looks like non-fiction and how-to information is dying and it's just being wiped out by AI. So creativity and storytelling and fiction could be like a new competitive moat that might protect you from the threat of AI, or at least that's what I'm thinking. The second thing I'm going to be betting on is a market, and this market specifically is the micro drama market. Now, I've been listening to an entrepreneur recently who has a YouTube channel called Mika. Now, Mika exited his company for $110 million. This is something that he's been sharing, and it's also something that's shared by a lot of venture capitalists as well, and it's this: to really focus on the market. So the market, you want to make sure that it's growing and it has money to spend. Now, that's why I'm focusing personally on the micro drama market. The episode that I shared with you earlier, it's 2 minutes long. That is a micro drama, it's a short drama format. And over the last 2 years, micro dramas have been exploding, especially in Asia, and it's something that I'm going to be doubling down on. Now, the third thing is to really focus on becoming a IP house, like an intellectual property house. I recently flew to Hong Kong and I met with some awesome people out there about potentially some collaboration or partnerships to really scale up some IP. In fact, I'm working on multiple different storylines at the moment. There's the show I shared with you earlier, which is called Hey Mum, I'm Going to Thailand. But there's also another show I'm working on called We Are Screwed, which is set in a completely different alternate reality. It's sort of like a sci-fi, spirituality, philosophy, drama about the world ending and jumping through different time yugas and time cycles, and it's just so much fun. But anyway, I'm going to be betting on IP, actually creating your own owned intellectual property. And the reason for this is having lots of different IP can give you lots of different darts to throw at the dartboard, see which ones pop, and then really build on the IP that works in the future, and maybe even move into things like merchandise, memberships, gaming, or even digital ownership, which is something I really want to explore in the future. Brain freeze. The fourth thing I'm going to be betting on is AI, and specifically just using AI to bring down the cost of production. Like, I know there's like a real, anti-AI sentiment at the moment, and I can completely get on board with that. Like, I'm enjoying making this video for you and having this connection with you, but AI is here and it's going to keep getting better. So there's something called Moore's Law, which loosely translates to, no, thank you. Thank you though. Which roughly translates to every 18 months technology power doubles in computing power and ability. So what this essentially means is when you look forward into the future, if it's doubling in capability every 18 months, that growth and increase is pretty exponential after a little while. So if we look at how AI tools have progressed over the last 18 months, and then we fast forward to 18 months, they're going to be wildly different. So I really just want to focus on them as tools to tell stories that use the cost of those tools and the ability of those tools to essentially attack mainstream media and allow myself to buy a ticket into the marketplace that otherwise I wouldn't have been able to be in the market anyway. So the fifth thing I'm going to be focusing on is community. So it seems like AI has completely commodified information. Whereas previously you might have had to have read like a 400-page book to get some generalized information, now you can go to AI, ChatGPT, one of the other models, and get personalized information, personalized to you, your challenges, your goals, everything like that. Now, it is worth saying that the people who are going to act on the information, the book will create the emotions that's necessary to instigate action. Whereas a short AI summary, it's not really going to create that emotionality in you to actually make you change or do anything. But all that being said, based on Tim Ferriss's sales data, who is one of the world's leading non-fiction authors, information has been wildly disrupted by AI. And that is why I'm going to focus on community. Whilst information has been commoditized, feedback, support, accountability, community, that will probably be more important than ever. So what does this look like for me? We have the Creator's Edge, which is an online community for creators and world travelers. I partnered with the awesome YouTuber and my friend Keys One on this, and this is going really, really well. So this is something we're really going to be doubling down on moving forward. And I'm also going to be exploring other community opportunities under the Creator's Edge umbrella. Maybe it's more around AI, maybe it's more around digital nomadism. That's going to essentially allow me to broaden the scope of the Creator's Edge, create new revenue opportunities, and also create more community opportunities for people who are looking for that sense of community. Now, before we go, I just want to say that I'm really excited to announce I'm going to be restarting my newsletter. This was something I started ages ago, and to be honest, I just got complacent, I got lazy, I stopped sending them, and I was just completely self-sabotaged in every way, and I let everybody who signed up to that newsletter down by just neglecting it. So I'm just going to be completely starting from scratch, building a whole new email list and sending out a whole new email series. Now, in this email newsletter, I basically share everything that I'm learning and that I'm doing to try to make sure I can secure my own long-term location independence and continue traveling the world, as well as sharing things that I'm doing and learning to really focus on work that I love, that I'm passionate about, that excites me, that fills me with energy, as well as anything that's sort of helped me learn something, and I might pass that on to you in the hope that it might help you too. Now, if you would like to get semi-regular emails from me and stay in touch on a more personal basis, please do think about clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code on the screen right now. Just enter your details on the next page and I'll send you semi-regular emails. Can't promise how often, but what I do promise is that if I send them to you, it's because I think that you're gonna find it valuable and it might improve your life somewhere. And also, I'm gonna link the full episode to Hey Mum, I'm Going to Thailand down below this video. And if you would like to see me build out the rest of the season, please do let me know in the comments. And if you've got any other questions at all, anything I can help with, please do just drop a comment as well. Peace.